Happy New Year. Can you believe it is the last day of 2023? Oh my gosh. It has been a wild one, and I think it's gonna keep getting wild. I just got home from a run. I'm gonna be doing a marathon next year. That's one of my visions for this upcoming year. I want to challenge myself in other ways physically, and today I went on my longest run yet, and it felt so good. Yesterday I recorded a video and I hesitated posting it because I started asking myself, like, am I going to seem judgmental, critical of others? Like, who am I to post this? What do I have to say? What does it matter what I have to say, right? And I think this mentality can often stop us from speaking up, using our voice, allowing ourselves to be heard, to be seen, to speak our minds, to be ourselves. This mentality of what will other people think about me? And what if I am just criticized for what I have to say? And I think that it's a true fear. I don't think it's one to just get over it. I think that it's one that requires us to push just a little bit further every time. And I think that in my case, this last year, specifically being in Hawaii, I pushed my own boundaries. This small box, this small reality that I was living in, I pushed a little further. And man, oh man, when you expand yourself, when you expand your awareness, when you expand your capability of loving, of feeling joy, of feeling pain, just expand yourself in so many ways, I feel as though you change, your life changes. And it doesn't happen overnight. I think we're sold to this idea that things can happen overnight, and we're used to that belief, right? We have everything at our fingertips, from food to information to entertainment to like every single thing is right here on your phone. And it is great, the progress that we've made as a society, as innovators and all of that. But I think that everything comes with consequences, with some repercussions, and sometimes we don't think that far ahead, or there are things that we don't think about. We're living the consequences of disconnecting with ourselves, of disconnecting with Mother Nature, with this earth, right? We live indoors, we're constantly scrolling on a screen, we're in our own bubbles, and we are disconnected from ourselves, from our emotions, from our bodies, right? We are more unhealthy now than ever, yet we have made so much progress in different areas of life, of technology, right? How does that make sense? It doesn't make sense. And so I think that what's happening right now in the world, and specifically in Palestine, and the horrific things that we are seeing, killings that we are seeing on a daily basis, and of babies, of mothers, of fathers, like crying, pleading the world for compassion, for aid, for a ceasefire. Like, how are we just so disconnected from humanity that we allow this in 2023? So yesterday I recorded a video, and I don't know, like I said, I was hesitant, but I talk about this in that video. And one thing that I just want to make clear is that you have the freedom. We all have the freedom to choose. We all have a choice. And so if you choose to not say anything, not post anything, not have this conversation, not even look, not even read the information and educate yourself on the information and learn about the what's happening, that's fine, because you have a choice and you are choosing. Whether you are conscious of it or not, you are choosing. You're making a choice. You have this choice of watching and informing yourself and educating yourself. I think that is the first step. Just look, like, open your heart, open your minds, whether it's doing something or saying something. I think that we all have this part of us that we might be very disconnected from. That is our heart. That is this vulnerability of allowing ourselves to experience these intense emotions, and it's uncomfortable, and it's the unknown is scary, and the status quo is easier to follow than to risk the unknown. But when it's no longer working, I think that it's our choice. It's our choice. This is our reality. We created this. And if you're like, how did I create this? We created this because we have selected representatives, people who to represent us, and we believe them, right? Like, many of us know that like half of the things that they say is BS, and all these things, but we've never really questioned it, right? We've never really, like, when's the last time you and I held a conference, or I don't know, spoke out about some law that was being passed and how it affects you or affects me or affects our community or whatever, like my rights, right? When's the last time you spoke up about something like that? No, right? We just assume that these people that we have selected to protect us, to have our best interest in the forefront of every decision that they make, and because of our choice to not educate ourselves and not ask these questions and not get informed and not, like, we have allowed these people to create this mess, right? To create this democracy that is not working, is no longer working, and we are seeing our ignorance play out right here, right now, and it's affecting all of us. Like, it is affecting all of us, and you might continue to turn a blind eye to it. Like, you have that choice. You do have that choice, or you can choose to look and to speak about it and to educate yourself on it. And even if it's a conversation with your kids, or even if it's a conversation with a friend, or even if it's a call to like a representative, or it's even whatever that means to you, continue to advocate for yourself. No one cares about the individual more than the individual itself. I cannot be healthy, I cannot do anything for you to change your life. You have to choose that, right? And so we need to take that responsibility, right? That our life is our responsibility, and we have a responsibility right now to wake up. I never thought I would be making a video like this. This is very interesting times, but I promise you, like, this is affecting all of us. With that being said, it is a new year, and I believe that it doesn't need to be that like dark, and that I think that positive change can come as individuals and as a collective. And yeah, we have a lot to say about it. Look back at 2023 and count your blessings, feel the gratitude for all that we are privileged to experience in our own lives, and even the growth that we have experienced through the challenges that we have experienced this year. Give yourself that compassion, that it was a hard year for a lot of people. So give yourself compassion, love, and feel this gratitude for an upcoming year. Like, I love a new day, like a new sunrise, because it is an opportunity. It is an opportunity to live another day, and to choose who you want to be, to choose how you want to show up in your life, what you want to think, and the awareness that you want to have, what you want to experience in life. And I think when we set those intentions in our everyday life, right, like, it can't just be once a month or on the beginning of a new year. I think that it's something that we need to consistently have at the forefront of our lives, this intention of how do I want to show up in my life as as a human being, first of all, as a part of a community, a part of humanity, a part of this earth, and others, and how do I want to show up as a mother, as a teacher, as a sister. Like, how do I want to show up in my life? What kind of person do I want to be? I think that we get to choose that every single day by the way that we think about ourselves, about others, about life, the way that we speak, right? Our words are so powerful, are so powerful. How do you speak to yourself? How do you, speak about other people? Like, we have a choice, and I think that that's what true empowerment means, is taking responsibility. I think that is so empowering, knowing that I am responsible for my life. I am responsible for what the words that I use. I'm responsible for my thoughts. I am responsible for my actions. I am responsible for what I do or don't do, right? Whether I know that if it's a conscious decision or not. Like, I am choosing. We have choices, and sometimes I believe that I think people might argue with that if in this extreme case, like, right, do you have a choice? And I think that yes, right, like every choice has a consequence. Like, every choice has a consequence, and so we might choose something because we don't want to experience the consequence of choosing the other thing, right? So that is a choice. So yeah, we have a choice of how we want to show up every single day in our lives. So happy new year. Happy 2024. I look forward to connecting with you in this upcoming year. And yeah, like I said, I recorded this video yesterday and I was hesitant about posting it, but you have a choice. Like, you have a choice, and I'm very thankful for every single person that I met this year in Hawaii. I love you so much, my friends. Colorado, I don't mean to criticize or to judge anyone. I think yesterday I was just feeling a lot of emotions, and this is how it came out. And so I'm like, hey, if this is what I was feeling then I want to be honest with you all. But yeah, happy new year. Talk to you soon. Hi, I felt a little inspired to come on. Been thinking, what's happening in Palestine. If you have been following my stories for the last couple of weeks, I started posting more about what's happening in Palestine, the bombings, the attacks. It's been horrific, and to be completely honest, I am very disappointed and angry and hurt and in disbelief and horrified by everything, like all of these mixed emotions at the same time. Disappointed because, and this isn't about me. Disappointed because so many of you have not posted anything about it, have not even commented on it. You don't need to. You have the right to say whatever you want to say or not say, right? But a lot of the people that I follow and that I have connected in the last couple of years, I have been inspired by you since the day that I met you. And a lot of the people that I know are healers are in this self-development, this like healing journey and blah blah. And so we meditate, we dance under the moon, we do these things. But in a time when humanity needs all of this meditation and dancing and all that stuff, like in action and doing, and these intentions that you talk so much about, no one is saying anything. Why? And I think some of this anger and frustration that I'm feeling is also towards myself, because I know that I have a voice that can inspire, that can create a positive movement. And I haven't said much. I haven't said anything, really. And my, I guess, justification is I want to educate myself on what is happening, but I've come to a point where how can we be okay with these people being killed right before our eyes? How can we be okay with our tax money going and funding these bombings, these killings, how can we be okay with this? Like, we shouldn't be okay with this. Where is our humanity? Where is our heart? Where is our compassion? Where is our connection to each other? Like, have we disconnected so much from reality that we turn a blind eye to this? Yes, there is history. Yes, there is October 7th. Yes, there is all this information that I think we're being bombarded with. But it comes down to, how can we be okay with killing children every single day? How can we be okay with a genocide? Like, how is this happening in 2023? How are we so advanced in so many ways? Like, AI is taking over and we're killing each other like that, like animals. Like, it's so crazy. So I encourage you, like, don't choose ignorance. Don't choose ignorance. Have thoughts of your own. Wake up. Wake up. This is like, you're literally just in your own world, in your own bubble. There's much more out there. There's much more than maybe what you've even seen on your vacations. Like, there's much more out there, and we are a humanity. Have thoughts of your own. We are much more powerful than we are made to believe. And I believe that 2024 can be very promising of positive change to come. Or, like, I don't know, but we have a saying, and I think that this is a very pivotal time in our lives, independently, but also as a collective. And you can be part of positive change, part of dismantling what isn't working, and rebuilding something that does work, something that allows us to connect better with each other, to minimize this pain that I think we experience as individuals, and again as a collective. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you, because 2023 it's gone. 2024 can be towards a positive change. So